That's why. Damn it. I always forget to check this before I start. $11:56:17, we'll call it. All right. I'm gonna just jump right on into this thing. Is there anything I should be aware of? I guess, you know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing. And I'm gonna look for a second and see what I can do. I can do frogs. I forgot I got Song of Storms last time, so I can do frogs. There are certain things that it thinks I can't do that technically I can because of quite badly. Wait, why? Hang on. Microphone is picking up electrical noises. Oh. Hang on. Oh yeah, what is that? Hang on, I'm gonna try resetting it. How's that? Any better? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's picking up anything anymore. Seems better. Cool. Great. Hello. Hi. How's it going, Cal? I assumed, just so you know, for some reason, the top couple of messages got cut off at first. So I just saw quite badly, and I assumed that that was in response to me saying something like, you know, let's get started and see how it goes. And you just were like, it's going to go quite badly. I just assumed that that's what you were doing. Yeah. I'm glad to be wrong about that for once. I'm glad you're doing all right though. How's things at home? How's things with your daughter and all that? I feel like we haven't. It's been a while, so we haven't. It's been a while since we like did a Sudoku or something, so we haven't really caught up a whole lot. It's just been a lot of banter and the like. But yeah, first eggnog of the season. Oh, I am honored to be a part of that fine tasting. I hope it's good. Oh, that's right. There's a lot of stuff that it thinks I can't do yet. Because I don't have, like... Well, now it's because I don't have Stone of Agony. Oh, so Song of Storms doesn't actually do that much. Crap. That is unfortunate. Okay, what dungeons do I know the location of, at least? On our 4th Director of Education in the last 18 days. Wow! Why? That is... I mean, okay. Director of Education sounds like a pretty important job. The idea of having 4 in the span of about 2.5 weeks is terrifying. I can see why that makes you anxious. What's happening? Like, why is that happening? I've got to be able to do at least some of this stuff. Maybe not. Yeah, it's got to be a dungeon or something that I'm just forgetting that I can do. Did I ever... I figured out where Clock Tower takes me, didn't I? Where does Clock Tower take me? Shit. That might... Whatever that is, that might be what I need to do. Yeah, they basically run all their programs, one quit, other was fired and then fired. Fired? Any questions about the contract? Okay. Every week said you had too many health issues. Number 4 started today. Shut up. Sorry, our printer is right... Okay. Our printer is right next to my computer, so... Sometimes it likes to make noises at me. Sorry if that was loud. Needs magenta. Sure does. Needs magenta. Should've... Actually, what's funny is I think that the last thing it said was I needed to refill the toner or the like ink cartridge or something. So that's funny. Okay, I don't think I ever wrote down what Clock Tower goes to. And that's not good, because whatever Clock Tower goes to could be super important. I just don't remember. Fudge. Oh, I can get into Pirate's Fortress now. And I don't know where that leads. I should check that out. Okay, that's... I think that's going to be one of the first things I do then. Because Pirate's Fortress, whatever dungeon that is, I should be able to at least do some stuff. Do I have New Wave Bossa Nova? I don't think I do I? No, I don't. Sure. Yeah. You can tell me later. You can send it in Discord now if you want or something, but yeah. No, I would love to hear it, especially if you feel like you need to like vent or something. Feel free to reach out and let me know. Okay. Oh. All right. First off, going to Majora's Mask. Man, I really wish I had Song of Soaring. I'm pretty sure I know... Yeah, Song of Soaring is an ice cavern. That's the one I still haven't found. Turn this up a bit. I guess Pirate's Fortress could be Ice Cavern. That would be nice. Just something. Super obsessed with FNAF, of course. Damn seek. Doors? I don't know what that is. Again? My printer is just turning off and on right now. Oh, okay. That explains why I don't know it. I really should have done this on the Project 64 emulator. As far as I know, this combo rando is made for Project 64, which is why this always takes so long to transfer. Shut up! My God. So needy. Okay, this is taking even longer than I expected it to. What is going on right now? There we go. Here we go. Okay. Go this way. Really? That's good, I assume? I'm shocked that you can find me at all. And no, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Did you post it? When did you post it? Like, a little before stream? Because I was busy getting started. Oh. Yeah, I guess I probably should be higher when you're searching for me, but I'm sure that it's not based on like actual helpful search results. It's based on a combination of like what pops up and who's like popular or fits a person's tags most effectively. Why is it so weirdly colored underwater? Is that just because of like the way I'm sitting in relation to my screen? What the hell? It used to be first, and now I'm not? That sucks. That is definitely odd. I wonder if something changed recently or if I'm 10th. The fuck? Ridiculous. Yeah, that's weird. I don't often go searching for my own name, so like it's not something I ever noticed. Okay, well it looks like we are going to an Ocarina of Time dungeon at least. Yeah, I figured it was like right when I was starting stream. That makes the most sense. Dum 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 dum. 12-hour mark. Whatever. Wow, this is annoying. Nope. There we go. Dum doo 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 dum dum doo 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 dum doo 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 dum. There we go. Yes! Okay, that's fantastic. Oh, but it's Master Quest. Of course it's Master Quest. I mean, should be fine, I guess, but... Oh, God. I really hope that's not the case. I'd like to not have to worry about war. Like, it's the sort of thing that you know, has been talked about before. I really hope that it doesn't happen. You know, that'd be nice. If we didn't have to worry about a world war in our lifetime. Wasn't the first one literally supposed to be the war to end all wars? Now we've had two, almost three of them? Lame. Also, I just want to talk about how so many dungeons in this rando are Master Quest. Like, what the fuck? You couldn't have, you know, couldn't have given me something else? Oh, okay, that was weird. There we go. That was annoying. Okay. So I actually should probably pull up the checks in this place because I don't know Master Quest Ice Cavern as well as I know regular Ice Cavern. No, that's the thing. That could be the case, except I know there's at least one dungeon that's come up that I know is vanilla, is not Master Quest. So I know I didn't accidentally choose. I didn't do Oops All Master Quest or anything. I just don't know. Like, it just is randomly pretty much entirely Master Quest, which is hilarious considering how much I hate Master Quest. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Get as many of these as I can, but might as well keep my fairy at least. Expecting to win today? Yes. I am expecting to finish today. It might not happen, and if it doesn't, then I guess we'll see what I do next time. But I'm expecting to finish today just because, like, there's not much else for me to find. So I've got to find what I need soon. That's really all there is to it. Knowing me, though, I guess there is there is a world where I don't finish today. Piece of heart. You forgot? How dare you? No, don't worry about it. It was more of the same. You know, I had very little that I could do, and I kind of picked them off one by one as I went along. Until I got to here. I found a lot of, like, little things throughout the stream, so I mean, if you care, you can go back and watch to see where I found stuff, but there wasn't any, like, huge reveal or anything, you know? I don't have fire arrows. I have Din's fire, though. I guess I can do that. Killing that guy while he's on that ledge is just difficult. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, this is totally the music that goes in this dungeon. Absolutely. This is those two. There's a frozen heart piece that I forgot was a thing in this dungeon. Let's see what the skull is. Hopefully I don't have to grab it. Oh, but it could be Song of Soaring. Nope, just a red rupee. Okay. I need to waste... Oh, I guess I should fill up my other bottle again. potion. Actually, that's good timing. I just used a bunch of magic. This music is really nice though. I like it. I don't know what it's from. Were you making some kind of joke that I'm not aware of? Because I could totally see that being the case. I think I hit that, right? Oh, that would have probably released the heart piece. Don't need it. Got all there was to get. Cool, cool. I don't know, sometimes your jokes are layered, and I always seem to get, like, you know, the first couple of layers, and then you're like, haha, there's actually 5 more layers that you missed. And I'm like, no, how could I do this? Okay, let's grab you. Five Deku Nuts. Okay, I know Song of Soaring is in here somewhere. So just hurry up and give it to me, please. There it is. Ah, nice. I'm gonna use this. Hold up. Did I thought I got a Goron tunic last stream. Or did I just see one and didn't bother picking it up because I don't really need it? I hope that's the case. Where's... wait. Oh, that's right. There's like a... is it like an eye switch? Or... no, it's over here. It's this crystal switch. And that gives me this! Thank goodness. Finally. Okay, that just makes it easier to get into Majora's Mask now. I'm very glad about that. Now we can go see what's in the last bit here. Stop it. There we go. Stop it. Get some help. What am I gonna be for Halloween? That is honestly a great question. I don't really have a plan to dress up, unfortunately. My wife and I are not the biggest celebrators of Halloween. We don't even get trick-or-treaters, unfortunately. The first couple of years we were here, we dressed up and like we're ready to you know, hand out candy, and nobody came. And since then, like ever since COVID, really, we've just been a little wary of... okay, that's fine. We've been a little bit wary of dressing up just because, like, it would be literally just for us. And while, yeah, that might be fun, we're always so busy, we never really have the time to, like, think up and make costumes, so we're not really going to be dressing up. Although, I do want to. Like, starting maybe next year, I want to actually start doing stuff. Because I do think it's fun. Who knows? Maybe next year I'll feel settled enough that I can do stuff. What about you? What are you doing for Halloween? I didn't mean to turn that into like a diatribe about how I wish I could dress up for Halloween but don't. Sorry about that. What about you? What are you going to be doing for Halloween? What are you dressing up as? And are you doing anything like fun or interesting? Come what may. Oh, I guess I should go back to adult. Of course. A red rupee. Okay, well, that's nothing. Come on. There we go. Okay, well, if I think I already know. Don't I know what Frog's Ocarina game is? Or is that... Have I really not gotten a hint about that? I guess not. Okay, well, could be something. Come what may. Hey, I could actually use this. Did I actually check these? I hope so. That's just a stick, right? Yeah, that's just a stick. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I checked the other one too. Are you serious? Oh my god. I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Still, that was funny. Gosh dang it. Accidentally clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, wait a second. I found Song of Storms. I found Song of Storms. What is going on? Okay, hold on. I found it in GTG. Did I not save at some point? Or did I find a different thing? What is going on? Did I not actually get Song of Storms? What did I get then? Yeah, I even have... Hold up. Okay, what is going on? Did I lose a bunch of progress or something? So maybe I don't know. I Okay, hang on. Here's maybe a good way to check. Or actually not just that. Um so I checked and I definitely saved at the end of my stream last time. I definitely saved at the end of my stream last time. I guess. Oh, oh no. I I might have. So when you how do I explain this? I think when using an emulator, sometimes it doesn't actually like overwrite your save file until you close out the emulator. So even as you're saving, like the save file that it loads from is unchanged until you close the emulator, and that's when it's like, okay, this save file that we've been recording, record it over the old save file, and then the next time you start up it'll load that new save file, and there you go. And I think I might have just like turned my computer off without closing the emulator, and so it just never overwrote the old thing, which means that all of the stuff that I did last time is gone. I okay, well, no. You sure didn't. Lucky you. Um oh god, I really hope that's not actually true. I really hope at least some of the stuff that I did is still here. Cause I mean it was like a 2.5 hour stream. It's, a typical stream for me, but I did stuff. I did a lot of stuff. I did a whole dungeon. I beat at least one boss. Okay, there's a thing I can check. Except no, because I gave the odd potion away. I think. Yeah, I did give the odd potion, so I wouldn't have that no matter what. Um, I'm watching. I've got it on mute. I've got like a local copy of the VOD. Um, fuck. Yeah, I should have Georg's Remains, which was the boss, which was from when I beat the Deku Tree, which was literally like the first thing I did last stream. I went to Snowhead, which is where the dungeon which leads to the Deku Tree. I beat the Deku Tree, and that's what gave me Georg's Remains. And now I don't have it. Which means none of the stuff that I did last time took. Which, like, honestly, I have the VOD. I can look and see if there's anything important at any of these places. But it sucks because it's time that I spent doing stuff that is now just gone. Fuck. That really blows. Don't give me that. Because I did both that dungeon and Stone Tower, which was somewhere else. I can already tell this is going to be very frustrating. So yeah, I'm just going to have to go through the VOD and see every check that I did and just determine if it's important or not. Damn. Okay, well. Well, there's a Zora tunic. But I've already got one of those, so that's not helpful. Okay. I'm at the Deku Tree part of the VOD, so let's see. I like play it faster. I want to do like 2 times speed. There we go, 2 times speed. You know what? I'm being so dumb. I'm literally just gonna open up the spoiler log. I can at least check what there was in the Deku Tree that was, like, important, if anything. Well, shit, okay. First thing is the Sun Song is in here. So yeah, okay, there's a few things in here that are useful, but not a whole lot. Sun Song should be here. Okay. I've got Din's Fire, so I'm just going to use that here. The slingshot room is unnecessary. Compass room. Compass room is where I got the Goron tunic, so I'll just do that real quick. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. I would love to dress up for Halloween or something like that, but like if there's not really a point to it, then it just feels unnecessary. The guy caught cheating at Civ 6. No, what's that about? That's right, that doesn't really work, does it? You know what? Can I do a thing? Let's find out. No. Ah, okay, I had it, but then I fucked it up. No. Wonder. Oh, great. Basically load the save file created after the first turn into a program made to replay games so we could see where the villages were and then go directly to them. He's caught because he asked an admin for feedback on his gameplay. She saw that his pathing doesn't make sense unless you knew exactly where to go. That's fascinating. Wow. Yeah, I've never heard of something like that. That's crazy. And like the fact that he would ask for feedback is like, I get it. Maybe he's using that as a way to be like, hey, see, look at me. I'm not cheating. I asked for feedback. But like, wow. That's ballsy. I don't need that Goron tunic. I'm not... Actually, I might. Never mind. I'll get it. Interesting. Cal, is this just another, what's that guy's name? Is this just another, video about that one cheater guy? Okay, and then I know room key and odd potion are somewhere in here as well, but they're down below, so I can just kind of skip down to them, I think. Um, let's go to the Song of Time blocks. Song of Time blocks is the rune key. Back room is the odd potion. Scrub is Bremen Mask. Okay, well, Bremen Mask I don't actually need, so I'm just gonna skip that. But, you know what? I can make this easier on myself by literally becoming a child again. Yeah, but you know what? I like Bremen Mask, so we're gonna get it anyway. And I think that's gonna be everything that I wanted. Yeah. Billy Mitchell, yes. Is it just Billy Mitchell all over again? The new Billy Mitchell? Billy Mitchell 2.0? Come on. There we go. Yeah, it kind of does feel like it. Where'd you hear about it? Was it, what's his name, Carl Jobst? Ryan will get a verdict in the suit against Carl. Yeah, I'm very curious to know that too. I would love to know what, where that ends up going. And I'm sure that the answer will be nowhere, because, like, holy shit, it's ridiculous, but, you know, it is what it is. Gotcha. So this is the odd potion. Oh, and then I completely missed. Here. Got this one, which is the rune key. Oh, I remember this being a problem. It's always, not surprising to me, but, like, I'm sure that it's partly because I'm sort of a lax person when it comes to, like, achievement stuff in video games. Not specifically, like, the idea of achievements, but, like, feeling like you've achieved a goal in video games. I like to get achievements. Like, I play a lot of games and specifically go out of my way to do achievements because I like it. I do feel like it makes me feel... I do... It makes me feel like I'm, you know, getting better at the game, or I'm proving my skill at the game. Not always. Some achievements are unnecessary or, like, don't give me that same vibe, I suppose. But, like, I like doing that. But I'm not so crazy about it that I will literally cheat at it. And I know that it's not like speedrunning is not the same as achievement hunting. Like, it's much more, like, there's a much bigger community behind it, and, like, it almost becomes like a career, right? Like, you can make your career center around being a speedrunner, because people will, you know, watch your YouTube or Twitch channels to see those kinds of things. Oh, I forgot. I should get out of that. But it still baffles me that people will go to such lengths to cheat. Like, I don't know. It's it's weird to me. It would be one thing, like I've used cheats to make things not so much easier as less random in video games before. Just because, like, I don't think RNG really is a fair way to say that you know, something is difficult. If something is difficult because of RNG, it's not difficult, it's annoying. And I'm not going to play through something that's annoying just to get an achievement that is otherwise very fun to do, right? Just my opinion. But when you're doing a speed run or anything like that, like, the whole point is that you're doing it in a way that other people can agree is fair. And if you don't follow those rules, you're not actually achieving anything. You are... I mean, you're cheating. And that just... I don't know, it's the kind of mindset that I don't understand. When I was a kid, like, yeah, I was a kid, I wanted to win, I would cheat, because, like, you know, I wanted to win, but, like, that was when I was literally a child. These days, what's the point of doing something if you're not gonna do it right, I guess? Yeah, and you know, you're probably right. Like, that's probably all it is people want fame, or people want their, like, a stable career in this kind of field, etc. I don't know, I just... Yeah, that's definitely another part of it. Like with Billy Mitchell, like with, apparently, this person, like with what happened with Dream. Did you ever hear about the Dream Minecraft speedrun controversy? It's like the same thing. Yeah. All of those things where it's like, you were caught? There's no, like, reasonable way that you can explain this, so just move on. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll try to be quick. I may not actually finish today now because of that. In fact, I'm almost certainly not going to. But, yeah. Okay, well, that's all done now. What else did I do? Okay, well, after the Deku Tree... Man, I spent a while on this dungeon. After Deku Tree, I went to... Goron Village. I think I've done everything in Goron Village, or at least I had done everything in Goron Village. Okay, well, that one's unnecessary. Rock. Oh, that's right. I went and I actually helped the seahorses. What did they give me? Oh, mother. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Well, this sucks. Just because this takes forever. Like, gosh dang it. Time to kill all these bastards. Oh, and that was all the magic I had. Great. Oh, nice. Let's see. Okay, well that's some. Alright, I guess I'll take it for now. Gosh dang it. Magic, please. Come on. Okay. Come on. Okay, well. Okay. There we go. And the last one. There we go. Got that back. What did I do after that? After that, I just got out of there, basically. Back to Clocktown. Oh, I went and I did Woodfall. It's the Woodfall prize. Twin Mold's remains. I actually think I already did. I think I already did most of Woodfall, like the last time I was in that area. So this is probably fine. Wait, isn't this the one that leads to Morpha? Yeah, so I need to be an adult. Which I think... actually, I don't think I am. Because I can't do it in the room, so I need to make sure I'm an adult before I get in here. Thankfully, this will actually be easier. That's what I thought. Uh, no, that's right. I don't have fire arrows. That's why I couldn't do this. Okay, nothing useful down there. Oh, this is... Okay. Stone Tower is what I did next. Let's see what is in Stone Tower. There's an ocean skull. There's a shared bow. Oh, but I wasn't able to get that because I don't have Deku. Okay. Okay. Well... Okay, yeah. There's nothing important in regular Stone Tower. so I'm not going to go there. No, but I'm getting there. I don't think there's a ton else that I'm missing. I think the bank might be something I'm missing. That's right, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out stuff in beneath the well. But I'm pretty sure I did all of that and didn't find anything useful. I guess I can check. Yeah, that's what I thought. What did I do next? Okay, no, the bank wasn't anything important. Oh, I finally used the gold dust. That get me. No, I just got 2 red rupees. Okay, so that's unimportant. Oh, that's okay. GTG. GTG's where I did a bunch of stuff. Okay, well... That's at least easy to get to. And then I think, yeah, that's right at the end of the thing. So I can go through GTG as much as possible. And then I think I'll finally be caught up. Should be good. Oh, come on. Oh, I've got a fairy. Cool. Glad I saved that. Elegy, that's right. that should be everything. Sorry, yes, I was locked in. Made it to the exciting climax. The 5 mains are all about to head up to the elevator for what's presumably the final battle. I definitely was very locked in, and I'm sorry about that. I was just so focused on figuring out all of the things that I needed to grab, and I think I have finally grabbed it all. I'm just now I'm good. I think I've found everything I needed to find, so I should be in the clear. Only wasted like an hour. About. I guess it was about an hour ago that I realized I had like gotten some things messed up. Yeah. So yeah, it's been about an hour. Now I guess I should start going around and doing the checks I can do. The new checks I can do. I just hope I didn't miss anything. Like, that's the thing that would really suck. Is if I missed something and now I have to like, you know, search for it in the spoiler log later. Is this something important? Yes, it is. Although, technically, it looks like I shouldn't be able to do it, but do not care at this point. I hope this isn't important, or I'll have to go get... Okay, just a gold skull. Fine. Alright. We're back in business. I can mark those off. I'm gonna go... Here we go. Go. What do you got for me? Dangero's choir is the forest compass. I don't care about that. How'd the reading go, by the way? I'm assuming you're still on Percy Jackson? Kronos is wearing out my voice, but otherwise good. Good. That's what Kronos is for. Should check. Have I marked? Well, no, I haven't because they're both still there. Okay. We're down, Hades town. We're down under the ground. 5 more chapters. Oh man, you're so close. Okay, well that's unnecessary. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Just for the sake of like getting some other stuff in there. I've never actually read anything past the original series. Not because I don't think it's interesting. Just by the time they started coming out, I wasn't. I was on to other things. But one of these days, I'll probably go back and read them, just because they're fun books. I always hate this thing. You have to be so fast, and I always forget the order. Oh, fudge. The very last note. There we go. Great. So, literally nothing there. At least I can mark them off. Okay, it's gotta be a dungeon then, because everything else that I've done, or everything else on here is technically ungettable. Well, that's very sweet of you, Cal. I will keep that in mind. I'm not sure I want to disturb your, you and your daughter time, but but I'll keep it in mind. Okay, wait. I already know the what is it? The like just shooting game I think is junk. Fuck. Okay, but what else? What else can I even do right now? I know where Shadow is. Did I get a Shadow key at any point? No. Literally none. I did get that extra forest key. I guess I could go to Forest Temple. It's in Jabu. Yes, actually, I did look at the Lorenz puzzle rules, and two things. I had two thoughts right out the gate. My first thought was, wow, this is super complicated, and I'm really interested in like understanding it and having some fun with it. My second thought was, wow, it has all of these like complicated rules, and then at the very end it just says X's separate two digits that add up to 10 or whatever it was. I thought it was hilarious that it went from like this super in-depth, really cool like set of rules, and then just, oh yeah, by the way, here's this other thing. I thought that was very funny. But yeah, it looks super interesting. I am absolutely down to do it with you next week sometime. Oh yeah, according to this, there's quite a bit I can do now. So I suppose I might as well. I feel like I'll just need to just play with some examples to understand what the rules mean. I don't think it's that hard, but I couldn't quite crack it. Yeah, I feel the same. Wait, I have 2 keys? And, just become an adult. That's gonna make this whole thing easier. Yeah, it's very I mean, yeah, the description is confusing enough, but it's something along the lines of like what I took out of it was just they're in a certain position and they have a certain size and shape, and then when they're moving, because of like the incredibly high speed that they have, their size relative to us contracts. So it looks smaller because it's moving so quickly. And so like all the different shapes have like a starting position and then a position that we observe them in flight, and there's a relationship between them like that. And the numbers inside have to equal each other, but like by a factor of whatever the contraction is, if that made any sense. It was, I honestly kind of doubt it made sense, because it didn't even make very much sense to me. I forgot I didn't have the bow the last time I was here. Man, I mean, I should have come back here a while ago. The ratio part. Yeah, the I think I have a grasp on what it's saying, but I think you're right. I think playing and like having some opportunity to like look at it as an example of itself will be helpful for sure. Because like the again, I think this is what it's saying. I think when it like moves, it's gonna be like half as long or a third as long or a quarter as long in that direction, which means that they called it the Lorentz factor. The Lorentz factor would be 2 or 3 or 4, and then the energy in the smaller one is equal to the energy of the larger one times that factor. I think. All of that is still very, you know, up in the air. I've got no idea if that's actually correct or not. So a 2-box would have twice the sum of a 4-box. Not a 2-box. If a 4-box moved and, like, yeah, contracted to a 2-box, then it would have twice the sum. Yes. So yeah, that's what I understand, at least. So you could have like 1, 2, 3, 5 in one, and then 4, 7 in the other, and that would be like a legal setup to have, basically. Again, at least to my understanding of it. Oh, I don't have it set up, do I? I don't. Damn. Would have been cool. Crap. Luckily, most of the shapes are by 1, so it's easy to know which direction they move, or at least which of two directions. Okay, so that's one of the questions that I had right out the gate is, do they have to contract? Like, is it possible that the shapes have no contraction, giving them a Lorentz factor of 1? So then they would just have to have equal sums, or do they have to contract? Because you're right, I noticed like one of them was like long in one direction, so it's like, okay, well that clearly means like it shouldn't be able to contract. But does that mean inherently that it's that it has to go that way, or does it just mean that it could go the other way and just have no contraction factor at all? I don't know. But I'm sure you're right. I'm sure that we'll get like an example, or I'm sure that we can look at it and kind of make. Oh no, first person? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It's oh, that's annoying. It says each moving spaceship is contracted. Okay, yeah, then that answers my question. If they have to contract, then yeah, I would assume they are. Oh shit! I'm about to get hit by this guy, aren't I? Land title deed. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's one check. It'll make it easier for me to get magic beans in MM, but like, not hugely useful. Okay, I've gotten those two, and I'm about to get this guy. Claim check! Hey, that's also a check I can do. Okay. So I got claim check. Oh, I never checked the room key chest. Oh, but that's stockpot in is junk, so that doesn't matter. But I also got land title deed, so that's another check I can do. Yeah, I'm very interested to try that one out. In the meantime, though, if you have any more to send my way, please do. The two that you sent me, you know, a few days ago and then today have been really interesting, really fun to try out. Wait. I came here because of claim check. that's not right. I should go this way. I send you the island one. It doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, I don't think so. Feel free to send it over. Junk. There are islands that all sum to 9 and can't touch unless there's a diagonal bridge connecting them. Okay, interesting. That sounds, yeah, that sounds cool. Send it over and I'll give it a try tonight. I guess I'll... yeah, here. Then there's circles that tell you how many squares of land or water they can see in all the cardinal directions combined. Oh, interesting. I remember doing some that had like rules similar to that, so that's interesting. Take it! Take it! Take it! Of course. Cool. Okay. You know, I think I might be able to buy from him in Clocktown if I give the Clocktown one the Moon's Tier. So let's find out. I'm pretty sure I've already done this check, but yeah. Now if I leave and come back... Oh no! He's not here. Did I have to do it in the other order for it to work? That might be it. Damn. Okay, well... Okay. Did that one said how many it could see in its region, and we had to find the regions. Yeah, something like that. Together, yeah. The regions. It was like a bigger grid. No, I think that one's a different one. But yeah, it was something like that. Okay, let me look at my thing. See if I can find... Where does... Oh, I can't remember where Clock Tower goes to. I'm pretty sure I already went in there. Does Clock Tower just go to Clock Tower? It might just be that. I might have just made Clock Tower, which would explain why I can't remember checking it. I think that's what it was. And then what about the other dungeons? Again, Shadow. I can't do anything in Shadow. Even if I had Nocturne, I'd be able to do... Well, technically, I wouldn't be able to do anything. Shadow, because Shadow is also Master Quest. And I have literally no keys for Shadow, I think? Yeah, no keys for Shadow. I know where fire is. It's at the start of Beneath the Well. But I can't get there either because I don't have ice arrows to freeze the Octoroks. Great Bay, wait. I've just been sleeping on Great Bay this whole time? I think I'm a dumbass. Okay, well I can at least do a lot in Great Bay, so let's go to Great Bay. This is good music for Kakariko. Very lively. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, random question. Have you ever played Doom? Any of the Doom games? Okay, I know I've done this part already, but I didn't think that the chests reverted in OoTMM. So I didn't think I'd have to do this again, but maybe I do. Or maybe I didn't do it. Who knows? Oh. Yeah, maybe I just didn't. Oh. That's the key. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to... exit. Oh. What? Oh. Okay, well that doesn't matter until I find the other one. I literally need both keys in order to do anything with either of them. But that's good to know. Okay, Great Bay. Oh wait, I have to do a thing. Almost missed that. Did miss that. That's unfortunate. Oh. Okay. So that's 3 Great Bay Stray Fairies so far. Ugh, I'm gonna have to go fight Wart. I don't want to fight Wart. I don't want to sing. Don't make me sing. Let's do this. Oh, that's right, it was... Oh, does this really not work? Gosh dang it. Okay, I guess I'll just do what I normally do. Did that hit twice? That's awesome. Here we go. There we go. And now do you mind, sir? Why does that one always take so long to load? Don't get it. Cool. That's all I wanted. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's fantastic. That's exactly what I need to finish this dungeon. Almost. Almost in its entirety. There are still a couple of things that I can't do because I need fire arrows to do them, but that is already a big plus. Okay, I already know Dangero's choir is junk, so I don't need to go fight the guy I know for a fact. Can I? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Have I actually checked? I don't know if I need... I don't think I've checked whether or not I need that. The... what's it called? Yet. The ocean skulls. Or ocean stray fairies, I should say. Oh, I can actually go turn on this thing down here. And I'll be able to go check the plethora of dungeons. The plethora of dungeons. In Icona Canyon now. That really does a lot for me. Excuse me? Played the first Doom when I was like 8, but I used all the cheat codes and never really played. Fair enough. I was just curious. I know that you're a fairly avid gamer and you've played at least some number of sort of classic games. Just thought maybe you'd played that one. I have recently been getting into it because for exactly that reason. They're like, you know, specifically the original Doom games are classics. They're like very well known, sort of almost genre defining is the one of the terms that I've heard. So I've been kind of playing through and getting an idea of what they're like, whether or not I actually enjoy them or anything like that. And I'm not, I always say I'm not an avid first-person shooter player, but like I kind of am. I play a lot of Call of Duty Zombies and I've played through most of the Halo games, so like I guess I'm a first-person shooter guy. It's just not my favorite. But point being, like, I wouldn't say I'm an expert on first-person shooter games, and I wanted to give them a try. And I played through the first Doom, and it was really fun. I honestly enjoyed it. It's definitely dated in a lot of ways, and it's a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. Not that it's easy, but it was easier than I thought it would be. But overall, it was really good. I liked it a lot. Have I read Masters of Doom? I have not. What's Masters of Doom? Okay, so... Oh, I can get up there, because that just needs to be frozen. I thought that that one needed... No, of course it needs to be frozen. Otherwise, if it was unfrozen, it wouldn't be blocked off to me. So, okay, cool. Well, I can get up there. Oh, fuck! Oh, ram it. Basically the story of how the developers got together and making Doom. It goes into all the stuff. You have to figure out like how to make 3D work and make it fit into a floppy and stuff. That sounds fascinating. I've actually heard the game itself actually isn't 3D, like which like is obvious. Like you look at it and it's clearly, you know, 2D sprites and 2D backgrounds kind of fit together. But like you look like you're traversing a 3D environment, and you're actually not. It is very much a like you're looking at the screen and the things sort of turn to imitate perspective. But in actuality, it's all just 2D everything. Nothing is technically tracked in 3D space. It is all tracked in relation to where your perspective would be in 3D space. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I've heard. Like that's kind of how Doom works. Doom the game works. Does this work? This does work. Except when I do that, of course. Go. Does this get me? Another strawberry. I like a strawberry. Sounds like you're saying it isn't an orange call. It's just a sphere, an orange ball. It's just a sphere reflecting orange light. I mean, that's the thing. It kind of is. It gives the illusion that it's an orange ball, but in reality, it's not. It's a ball that is, you know, maybe some neutral color, and it's made to look like an orange ball through some, like, illusory manner. And I think it's fascinating, you know, it's really a testament to like their skills as developers that they made something that very clearly looks like you're, you know, traversing this 3D environment, when in reality you could equate it to if someone was like holding things in front of you, and as you told them, like, oh, I turned to the right, they just, like, shifted everything around you. And obviously, yes, like, it's essentially the same thing because it's all relative. So it might as well be 3D. But the key is that none of it is tracked in a 3D manner. And that's just fascinating to me. Oh, there's the boss key. Okay, can I... Cool. So that means I can now go defeat Georg, or well, not Georg. Well, maybe Georg. I don't know who's in there. I can now go beat whatever boss is in there. Don't know if I need these. I don't want to have to come back here if I end up needing them. I feel like you could extend that argument to how modern games work too. There isn't actually a camera in a real room. Well, yes. I'm going to pause for a sec because this is a really interesting topic to me. And don't worry about the typing. You're totally good. I get it. In a modern 3-dimensional game, you are put in the world, and the world is around you. And when you're moving through this world. And, like, yeah, you could think of it as like it's just a thing that is like controlled and around you, but in a very technical sense, you're there and the world is built and you move around the world. But and again, this could be incorrect, but this is just what I remember reading about a while back when I was kind of like in a kick for these games and the like technical aspects. Um, it's it's a flat screen, and instead of a character in a 3D environment that you're like walking around in with all these like walls and monsters and things around you, you're there, and when you push forward, these textures just get bigger. Like that's the key thing is from a technical standpoint, you're not your position doesn't have to change. And that's not what they're tracking. They're not tracking your position. They're tracking like the textures and how big they should be and how like turned they should be. So instead of being in a 3D environment where all of those things are already there and they're static, unless you can like interact with them in some way, instead of being static, it is a texture that like if like there's a wall here that's kind of at an angle, when you turn, it's not that you're turning and seeing the wall in a different perspective. You're almost staying straight ahead, and the wall turns so that you have a different perspective of it. And everything works that way. Some of the things are like actually static sprites that just always face you. So as you turn around this sprite, it's just, a thing that you see. Other things are like static in the world, but what's actually happening is like when you turn to look at it in a different way, the wall turns for you, as does everything else. So the wall might move and turn at the same time because you're like turning like while walking or something. Like I said, I could be wrong, but that's Bob-ombs versus Goombas. In which game? Bob-ombs versus Goombas. I'm not sure I understand that Bob-ombs are flat textures because they're round. Oh, yes. Those are like sometimes in Doom you'll have a tree that is just a flat texture that is always facing you. Yeah. And those are like the Bob-ombs. But it's like everything is a Bob-omb, except it's not always facing you. It will move depending on your perspective to it. If that makes sense. I know I'm just kind of rambling about it, but it's fascinating to me. That's why I can't help talking about it. It's very interesting. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this like this. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother trying to get this. If I check later and realize I have to come back for it, then I'll just come back for it. That's the wrong one. It's unfortunate, but it's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now I want to go through here. I should be able to get most everything else that I need. Okay, so this could be bad. need to go to the other side. Shoot. Another fairy, of course. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh, crap, this was dumb on my part. Wait, what happens if I do this? Ha, okay, that's good. That's convenient. I hope. Yeah, it sounds like it's moving again, so that's good. Nope. Okay, and then where we lower chest, upper chest. Okay, so this is one of the things that I can't do. Can't get up to get that chest unless I want to do some bomb hovering, which I am not good at. So we'll see, we got that. Oh, I've got the Great Big Boss key now. Is this... Oh, I think I might have to soar back to the entrance now. Yeah, because now I'm just going to come back to here. Shoot. Okay, well... That's fine. I guess I'll just soar back to the entrance then. I can just go fight whatever boss is in Georg's room and go from there. Okay, so thinking about it, I guess this is technically out of logic. Not that I care, like at this point I'm just gonna do whatever I can do. But that makes sense. Oh, it actually is Georg. Oh, that's funny. Come on. There we go. Oh, how funny. I have all but one of these fairies. Damn. And then I've gotten that check now as well. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I should definitely go to the Akana area now. Because that's like 5 dungeons that I can learn what's where. I understand what you mean. At the same time, it feels kind of arbitrary because, like, this game is also just calculating how to draw shapes based on where your character would be, just in a different way. Yes, but I guess like that's kind of what I mean. Is it's a different way of getting a 3D environment that isn't as like intense. Because back then, like, 3D games were not a thing. You had top-down shooters, which, you know, it was top-down and you'd shoot in circles and stuff like that. You had side-scrollers, like Metal Slug and stuff like that. But in terms of, like, a 3D shooter experience, it just wasn't a thing. And then Doom did it in a way that mimicked 3D as we know it, but technically is just a bunch of drawn 2D images that mimic 3D. Like, yeah, it is kind of a semantic argument, but for the time, it was revolutionary. And that's assuming that I'm even correct about this. I'm pretty sure I am, but I don't know, it's entirely possible that this is all total bull. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. I mean, I guess I might as well. But look, I can finally hit the owl statue. I can finally warp here. Okay, we're gonna find out what these entrances are. So we've got Akana Castle. Where does Akana Castle take me? Okay, so Akana Castle takes me to inverted stone tower, which I should definitely do at some point, but not right this second. Beneath the Well End takes me to... So clearly an Ocarina of Time dungeon. Could be fire, could be water. Either of which would be kind of nice right now. Do I have all the keys for either of those? I don't have any keys for fire. Are you kidding? There must be a key ring somewhere then. Because fire has a lot of keys. Oh, not Master Quest fire. I do have all the keys for water though. And Spirit. I don't know where Spirit is either, do I? Pretty much any Ocarina of Time dungeon that I don't know would be good right now. To come up with a way to estimate sine or pi or something and came with a really clever estimate. Interesting. Disappointing news. Oh no, what is it? You have to go. Is that the disappointing news? It's Spirit. Okay, I can do Spirit in its entirety right now, I think. Yeah, I can do everything. I don't think this will be world record. Are you sure? Like how sure are you that this isn't going to be world record? Are you like super sure or super duper sure? Or are you just like pretty sure? You know, 300%, like, that's not that sure in the grand scheme of things. Okay, no. Fuck! I was really hoping to avoid that. That is really disappointing. Back off, buddy. There we go. Lens of Truth. Okay. You know what? What's funny is I was gonna say I can do this whole thing technically because there are a couple of chests as adult that you quote unquote need Lens of Truth to get, just because it's like logically expected for me to have Lens of Truth. But now I have Lens of Truth, so it doesn't matter. I can actually do everything here now. Why did I do that? I literally already killed the guy. There we go. Bomb bag, very nice. Piece of heart. Oh, I just realized. I forgot silver rupees are randomized as well, which means I won't be able to get this chest. Oh, there's a silver rupee though. I'll have to back for this chest. Spirit Child, okay. Hey, I knew that was going to be another heart container. That's good. Okay, wait. Will this reach from here? Or is this... That's what drops the chests. Never mind. The silver rupees drop the thing out there, which I don't need to worry about. Okay, now... I think I can actually... Well, not yet. Although I guess I can do this and then do a reset. Because that's the only part that is like... That's the only part that I can't get to as an adult at all. Everything else I should be able to get to and do as an adult. Child left, child right, metal fence, child climb. Yeah, I can do that as adult. Yeah, I should be able to do everything else as an adult. Have you seen... When did I do that? The Veritasium video on why a huge chunk of public research is wrong. What? No, I haven't. What's that about? Oh, shoot, but I don't have silver gauntlets. Okay, so I guess... Damn. I should have thought about that. But I can still get up there, I just can't push the silver block. I'm only just now realizing the silver gauntlets are literally needed for one thing in this dungeon. And it's to push the block to let you into the rest of the dungeon as adult. That's it. That's wild. But yeah, no, I haven't seen that video. Definitely share it with me on Discord, or like you can send it to me in private, or put it in the server. And I'll take a look at it. But what is the whole thing about? Is that Romani, or is that Chateau in a bottle? Threshold for research is that there's less than a 5% chance of being random results matching what they got to claim a positive. No, that's just milk. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. That means 1 in 20 things you test that are not correct. Hypothesis will be wrong and get published. Well, but isn't that why they're supposed to do, like, repeats? That's what the whole, what's it called? Like, that's why you do the experiment, show it to other people, and then other people are supposed to, like, repeat the experiment to show that you're not a dumbass, basically. Right? Oh. I see. Huh. Well, that is unfortunate. Silver pouch, spirit boulders. Okay, that's good. I can go back down and do those as adult. Try to climb sunblock. Oh, that's all that stuff. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna do all the rest of this stuff as adult, since it'll be at least a little bit easier. It's been a while, so I'm summarizing, but I think what else needs... Yeah, please do send me the video. I've heard about issues with, like, doing repeat experiments like that. Like, I've heard people talk about that sort of thing. I never really thought about what it meant as a collective number of, like, how much of an error rate that is, I guess. I don't know. That's fascinating. It's terrifying, but it's fascinating. Keyring fire! I was right. Okay, but wait, that means... Oh my god! Fire is Master Quest 2. Holy shit, dude. How did I get this many Master Quest dungeons? That one's done. My god. Shoot. Still don't know if I need those or not, but guess I should probably at least continue to collect them just in case. Bullet bag. I'm not gonna bother with that. I don't need that. No, not that one. That one. Okay, hey, that's good to know. Woodfall leads to water. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised that it's still a problem. Or I'm not surprised that it was a problem, because that, like the explanation you gave is very clear what and why. I wouldn't be surprised if it's still a problem, just because I don't know how you would change the system that quickly. I don't know. It seems like a pretty big problem. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Like, that sounds awful. Okay, that's convenient, I suppose. Okay, what does this hit? Anything? Well, not that one. Only one, it looked like. Ugh. That one's off. I'm not gonna have enough magic for this. Okay, that's really unfortunate. You know what? I can fix this by going Childs and just using Deku Sticks. That's fine. Dang it, come on! There we go. Of course. I mean, I would rebut that in two ways. I wouldn't say I make it look like a walk in the park, or at least I don't think I do, just because I'm pretty terrible at this game sometimes. But also, like, I don't know, I guess I just don't... It doesn't seem like that difficult of a dungeon when you know what you're doing. Like, that's the nice thing, is I know what to do already. Which just makes everything easier. I am so dumb. Why did I come this way first? I should have gone the other direction. Because then I'd be able to hookshot over to it. Great. But I do appreciate that. It feels like a compliment. And I don't get those from you too often, so, you know, just nice. Okay, let's see what's here, if anything. Mental note. Don't go this way first. Like, ever. You know what? That's a good point. I don't, do I? Definitely not. You hit the nail on the head there, Cal. Well done. Could not agree more. Okay. Do I not have enough magic, or was I just in a bad position for that? Nope, not enough magic. Cool. Ooh, that was close. This was a long time ago watching Narcusa Wright grind world record for this over and over. I don't know that name. Narcissa, that makes more sense. But even still, I don't know that name. Guessing a like former world record holder or current world record holder or something like that. Okay, well, more of those to find. Jabu entrances at Great Bay. Okay. Great Bay leads to Jabu. So I don't know. God, that one. Oh, hey, I just realized this is the first major Ocarina of Time dungeon I've done that isn't Master Quest. Okay. Cosmo right at the time was like a decade ago, and they were just figuring out how to skip the tower descent. Oh, interesting. God, that's kind of wild to me. I occasionally watch ZFG. Don't know if you know him, but that's another like Ocarina of Time speedrunner. And they've been talking about like more changes to like some of the routes that they follow when they're doing these speedruns, and it's just crazy to me that 10 years ago people were grinding for the world record on something, and now, or yeah, 10 years ago, they were grinding for a world record on something for this game, and now here we are, and they're still grinding for world records on this game. It's crazy. His brain is amazing. There's the boss key. Hey, that was a vanilla boss key check. He's one of the reasons that I still enjoy like watching and doing randomizers, is like watching him do them sometimes is just insane. He is so good at like compartmentalizing the knowledge that he needs for different things. Especially the like Ocarina of Time MM combo randos like this, like it's insane to me. Yes. No logic. What's it called? Decoupled entrances with like no boss key skips and like boss souls randomized as well. Like there are some insane things that guy has done, and I don't know. I wish I could be as skilled as he is and as good at like focusing on information as he is. Okay, this is going to lead to a Dolwa, which is good, because that's not a difficult boss, and I've got Fierce Deity, so I can do that pretty easily. And then just a heads up, I think after this, I'm going to go around and look at the other dungeons to see what the other dungeon entrances are, because there's like 3 more I can check in the stone in Akana Canyon area alone. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then that's probably gonna be the end of the stream today. I just gotta call it at some point so that I can go finish up a couple things before I get started on work tomorrow. But hopefully next time will be the actual last time. Okay. Oh god, what was that? Fuck, that, what's it called? That, like, fanfare there. I've heard that fanfare before. Ba 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 da ba 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 da. Okay, I'm pretty sure this this entrance here should lead to Fire Temple. And if it does, I'm gonna save and well, probably should have come here last, actually. No? Yeah, it's pretty long. Oh. Hold on, folks. Need to mute for just a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I do have long hair. It's not like super long, and it's gotten to the point where I don't think it's healthy enough to grow much longer. But it's continuing to grow at least a little bit. I think if I were to get like a trim, maybe take better care of it. Actually, I've been taking pretty good care of it. I'm not that that bad at this, but yeah, it would be longer if I think I like trimmed some of the edges to take care of it better. You miss having long hair? How long was your hair when you had it long, if you don't mind me asking? Mid back? Okay. Mine, I think right now comes to like bottom of my shoulder blades. So it's not quite as long as yours was, but that is long. Okay, wait, I forgot. There's so much I can do up here now. It's part of why I want to do. I'm gonna do Fire Temple next because I should be able to finish Fire Temple, but the race is junk. I already knew that. I can do Fire Temple next and then like continue on in this area doing other stuff. Do I know where these go yet, actually? I don't. Okay. I was just thinking about it. I don't want to go all the way up here if I already know where these things go, but I don't, so that's fine. Send photos. Give me just a second and I'll take a look at them. Go on. Up there, that's right. Oh. What do you know? Speak of the devil, here I come. Okay, now I can hit you, which will make this a lot easier. It's probably 3 or 4 months before it was the longest. Interesting. No, this one. Back in the 90s, we didn't have selfie devices in our pockets constantly, so I don't have photos of the longest. Fair enough. Right, and then Stone Tower. Take me where you will. Swamp Spider House. Oh, wait. This is so good. That's like 30-something checks that I can do easily. I guess I can just warp back to this area now, so maybe I won't go to Fire Temple first next time. Let's find out what this is. Oh, those are randomized. Yes, those are randomized. Every single one of the Skulltulas in there is randomized, which means that is 30 checks. Just the Skulltulas alone, and I think, well, no, I guess it is. In that one, it's just the Skulltulas. Okay, and then here's Snowhead. That's good just because I have... Do I have the keys for Snowhead? I don't. I don't have any keys for Snowhead? Oh, that's because the keys are in here. So I can do this. Yeah, no, that's fine. I can do that easily. Cool. I'm okay. A Fire Temple I can do all of because I got the key ring. Right? Yeah. And the boss key is in there, so I'll be able to finish that. I think I can do that entirely at this point. Yeah, the only thing it says I can't do is the boss, but that's just because I don't have the boss key. Yeah, so... And then Snowhead, I think I can do entirely as well. Oh, I guess there's a few things I can't do because I don't have... Great Fairy Mask. That's unfortunate. But I can at least do most stuff here. And then Swamp Spider House. God, Swamp Spider House is 30 checks. Okay, that's fantastic. Triple save and make a save state and then save again. Saving. I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, that's saved. I think I need to reset, and then that, like, now it should be in the thing, and I'm gonna close it out just to make sure that, like, it is totally done. So I'm gonna go back in here. And yeah, I got that medallion from beating Adolwa, which was like the last thing I did. So, and I've still got Goron Tunic, I've got Mirror Shield, I've got everything still. Cool. We're good. To make a save real good. I did save real good. It's all saved and good. Cool. That's a bunch of stuff I'm going to be able to do next time. I'm stoked. And, oh, fuck, I should have checked what he gives me, because he should tell me, the spider guy in Spider House should tell me what the prize is for getting all 30 skulls. I should have asked, because I would really like to stop worrying about those. Okay, what dungeons do I still have left to find? When will next time be? Next time will be this weekend. I'm thinking Saturday, because I've had a pretty good rhythm of Wednesday, Saturday. But if that changes, I'll let you know. Is there a better time for you? Because you are pretty much the one person I stream for. So if there's a better time for you, let me know, and I'll change. Okay, so I've found Deku. I found Dodongos. I know where Jabu is, even though I haven't been able to get there yet. Bottom of the Well? Have I found Bottom of the Well yet? No. I don't know where Bottom of the Well is. I just know where Beneath the Well is. So I'm missing... It looks like there are two dungeons that I don't know. Bottom of the Well is one. Forest, Fire, Water, Shadow, Spirit, I all know. Ice Cavern. Oh, no, it's Ocean Spider House. So I don't... Shadow and GTG lead to Bottom of the Well and Ocean Spider House, respectively, which I don't need. Neither of those are dungeons that I need to beat, but they're also dungeons that are, like, nice to find, because there's a lot of stuff you can... There are a lot of checks in those dungeons. So I will have to kind of hope that I find a way to get to either of them. I just need Nocturne to get into Shadow, and I need Gerudo card. I didn't find Gerudo card, did I? Okay. So I just need one item for each of those. Okay, yeah, good to know. I'll probably be streaming Saturday at like 2-ish. That's when I've been doing it recently, so if that changes, I'll let you know. But it'll be either Saturday at 2 or Sunday at 2, probably, like somewhere in that time zone. Cool. Well, I am gonna head out now. Thanks for chilling out, Cal. As always, I very much appreciate it. Yeah, this was fun. I'm honestly glad you were able to be gone for most of the time that I was catching up, because that was kind of boring. A lot of it was me just sitting here and like looking to see, okay, well, what was this check? What were these checks? What do I need to actually get again? And then just doing it. So I'm glad that most of that you were gone. Yeah, you're welcome. It was an abridged version of last stream for you. So yeah. Anyway, I am going to save one more time, and then we're gonna just call it 15 hours even next time, and then we'll go from there. I'm thinking next time, because next time I'm almost certain I'll be able to finish it now, because I've got 3 remains and 2 medallions slash spiritual stones, and I need a total of 10 before I can beat the game. And most of the stuff I think I can beat at this point. I just need to get to it, and I'll be good. Anyway, thank you, Cal. I appreciate the good luck. I'm gonna take a look at it right away, and I will let you know how it goes. Yeah. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you this weekend at some point. Bye.